the main point I tried to make this morning in the workshop was that we will not be able to stop climate change through good intellectual arguments. We must attach some social force to it and to carry out the change. I think the question of jobs might be the strategical intersection of workers' self-interest and the climate issue. And I think what you mentioned, Norman Klein's shock doctrine in the morning, and presently, at least part of the capitalist class is, and the capitalist system is in shock. And we could use this economic crisis to show that they don't have a solution, neither when it comes to economics, nor when it comes to the save of planet. And if we could build a movement around like conversion of auto industry or other unsustainable industries, and show that it's in the self-interest of workers to convert production, then we could, I think, create a movement that would turn people who will not go to Copenhagen, my co-workers will not go to Copenhagen, we can turn them into climate activists in their own collective self-interest. And I'm a sucker for plans. I waved around this morning. This is a very nice plan made up in Germany in spring it was a meeting with scientists, activists, different trade unions, Bob Crow was there, but they also put forward a plan to change the whole European transportation system into a sustainable transportation system that would cut CO2 emissions by 75% in 15 years. They calculated, they counted on it, investments, what kind of energy would drive the trains and how to reduce the transport and so on. This kind of plans shows that what is possible. We can also, from these kind of plans, draw up plans on what could this plant do instead of making cars or airplanes. And I think that could be a very strong force, a tremendous weapon of the struggle.
Zaps all of our creative energies.
Well, I think we've got loads. I mean, there's loads that's come up now. But
okay, we've got 10 minutes to put a plan
Start the
down.
tea break early.
we could be down. We could go down and queue.
We have.
We're good enough.
We've got Pete.
Well, I just remember one thing that one member of our planning committee, Jonathan, said that the Bob Crow meeting, and Bob Crow sort of, what shall I say? Bollocks. But Jonathan was saying, why not put in sort of almost fictional, I think his idea,
Yes.
wind turbine applications in places. You know, say, why not put a wind turbine on the top of Parliament Hill or something like that? You know, just as publicity stunt kind of thing.
Isn't it the loophole that you don't have to own land to make a planning
Yes,
application?
that's
So any of us could put in a planning application to put a wind turbine on Buckingham Palace. It was a really great idea, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That Bob Crow dismissed.
Well, that's Bob Crow for you. But I mean, I thought it was. I think maybe Green Party Planning Campaigns Committee, in association with all our dear comrades, could start knocking away on that.
Darwin's voice message in my phone yesterday about that, but I couldn't quite make it out. I mentioned guerrilla wind turbine applications in the political committee, and it's an excited babbling in between, so I think he's quite interested.
We'll get him next Saturday.
Cool. That's one. Did you have?
I'm sorry.
I'm just debating what I was going to say. No, I mean, just to follow what you said, I mean, there are macro big schemes, but I mean, in engineering terms these days, micro schemes are often not just not as efficient or more efficient now, because we've got PCs, we have fantastic control engineering at our fingertips. We don't usually associate that, but I mean, sticking a windmill on a pole is quite easy and it can be relatively cheap. If you go to B&Q to get one, it's going to cost you £1,500 quid. That's a nonsense lot, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably costs, I don't know, 10 to that, 50 to that to actually put into things. So home generational, group generational, social generation of power sources, you know, they're quite feasible.
Well, that's another thing to push, because that's not just a worker issue. That's a bit of a householder issue, but never mind. You know, of I've even, you know, heard, but I think Boris Johnson even pushed it at one point. But that shouldn't let you put you off. You know, put a wind turbine, put some panels on your house, but I mean, you need the expertise for somebody to do it at a sort of sensible price.
The point is, I mean, if you want storage, you've got water, right? I mean, it's no great problem to pump 200 gallons of water up into your roof, right, you know, and put it through a pump and it's connected to a turbine. And you've got a nice little circuit imitating the old, you know. I know it shouldn't be individualised. I understand
Street
it's much
by
better
street.
if it's, you know, it's much done as a social programme, right? A way of teaching.
Well, you have to start somewhere, don't you? I mean, you can't.
You still need a worker's plan.
Well, that's a good one. Yeah.
Well,
Okay, thanks everyone. I don't know if our two speakers, I think everyone's become a speaker today, really.
Yeah,
speakers.
it's the way we wanted it to be.
You want to sum up, or do you feel that everyone's contributed?